I moved from California to Nye County, Nevada. We're up there in years and we want to enjoy our time and still be with our kids. We're only a 2-hour drive to where our children live over in California. I never in my life thought that after being a homemaker for 20 plus years that I would ever be telling you this story. When I first moved to Nye County and we got settled into our nice ranch house and we got time to enjoy ourselves, I got bored 6 months into living in Nye County. It's a place where a lot of old people go to die, and a lot of times it's more noted that some of the young people, they'll move away and find it too boring and quiet. People don't want an acre or two and it's quiet. But what I noticed more than anything is Nye County has 2 brothels, and one is always advertising for help. And that day, my husband, looking in the newspaper, says, "Are you bored?" And I couldn't believe it. There it was. Housekeeper. No experience whatsoever. I'm thinking, wow, this is great. I can go and work as a housekeeper in a brothel. Sounds good to me. So there I did. I went and I worked as a housekeeper. The woman who hired me looked like a troll. Denise. She was short, fat. The only thing demeaning on her was her purple eyes. She had actual eyes that looked iridescent and purple. Her skin had this white, weird glow. She always looked like a walking corpse that was left in the freezer way too long. She had this weird laugh about her, and she definitely did not look normal. But I brushed that aside as the madam showed me what I'd be doing. Since her counterpart wasn't there yet, apparently her counterpart, Babs, was on vacation when I was hired. So she apparently thought it was okay for the fact that I was to be hired. And I was. I didn't meet Babs for well over a month. That was a long vacation. She had come back. She looked tall, skinny, and always wore a dress. She had a very short hair. She had this look like she wore a wig. Her hair looked too perfect. It really did. I mean, not putting that, that I don't care if anyone wears a wig or whatever. If you're going bald for a woman, hey, men wear toupees. That's what I thought. Her eyes looked like doll eyes. She had always said, as I worked there, wanted to time me how fast I cleaned a room and how things went. I worked there for a month, so I pretty much had the gist of everything. I really thought it was quite great. Some of the people I worked with, though, we really didn't see a lot of the ladies. The independent contractors is what they called it. So I started to notice that there was a strange smell coming out of our room. And I asked them, what is that? Oh, it's formaldehyde. It's no big deal. Isn't that what you put, like dead things in a jar, I don't know. I had gone over to the library in Nye County and wanted to look up some history. And as doing so, on the computer, there it was. Saying in all its fine glory, the woman that I worked with, Babs, was on the first page of the newspaper, which was very small, and it wouldn't be much to be on the first page of a newspaper. Any news store that opened up there got on the first page of the newspaper. So, there was Babs. Apparently, there was a hotel in Nye County that is no longer in business. There was a murder, and she was one of the people murdered, but her name was Catherine Wilkins. I didn't know Bab's last name. It was something else. I looked. There it was. And I looked again and made a print. And I started to find, in the times that I would go and search for the people that I worked with, they had all died. Every single one of them had died. I told my husband, I love the extra money, but I don't like working with dead people. He had said, don't worry, they're not dead. You're just using your overactive imagination. No, they're dead. I swear, I work with this woman that is, she's in this newspaper. Look, I made the copy. The employee Christmas party, where only employees can go, was the weirdest Christmas party I have ever been in. It was the only time I can actually say my pictures didn't come out. All the employees, their pictures came out blurry. I am working in a place of death. How did they get there? Why did they get there? And the madam who is so creepy, but I'm working with people like that. They're dead. How did that happen? Where did it get there?